I'm reading The History of President's Day. I'm the president of Gumdrop Books, Bart Fitzgerald, and we're actually releasing this on President's Day. So we thought this would be a very appropriate title. This is a book by Gareth Stevens. We want to thank Gareth Stevens for allowing us to read this book. It is out of the series, A History of Our Holidays, and there are 6 books in this series, including The History of President's Day. So let's get started. The first president, George Washington, was a great patriot and the first president of the United States. He served from 1789 to 1797. Years later, people began celebrating his birthday, February 22nd. There were parties and parades and speeches all over the country. I don't know if you can see the pencil sketch, but there's a nice picture there. A new holiday. Many people wanted the government to honor President George Washington. In 1879, leaders made February 22nd a federal holiday. Its official name was George's birthday. Government offices and banks all over the country closed. Some businesses and schools also closed. And you can see some more pictures there. The date changes. In 1971, the federal government began celebrating Washington's birthday on the 3rd Monday in February. This gave government workers, and many teachers and students, a 3-day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Here's a picture from Washington Parade. One holiday, 2 names. When the date changed, some businesses and people started calling the day President's Day. They said the day should honor Washington as well as other presidents. Now both names are used, but the official name is still Washington's birthday. See, more parades. An important tradition. When President Washington left office, he wrote a farewell address to the country. Reading the address out loud has become a tradition on Washington's birthday in the U.S. Senate. One senator is chosen to read the letter out loud every February 22nd. Actually, if you look real careful, there's a lot of words there, so now I want to go find that and go read it. Celebrating at Mount Vernon. George Washington's home in Virginia was called Mount Vernon. Thousands of people visited on President's Day. They see his tomb. They listen to speeches and bands. There's even a birthday cake. There are more events and more cake on February 22nd. And here's a picture of Mount Vernon. Talk to George. At historical places all over the country, visitors can talk to George Washington. Well, it's not really the President George Washington, though. It's a man dressed up and acts like him. He tells people about the real George Washington and the history of the holiday. At the White House. In the past, some presidents have served food or invited visitors to the White House on President's Day. Others have had fancy dances called balls. The president has often shared good wishes on the radio and on TV too. Here's a picture of the White House. You can celebrate too. Check your local newspaper or your local government website for parades, speeches, plays, and other events near you. Read and think about the presidents. Fly an American flag. Whether you call it Washington's birthday or President's Day, have fun celebrating. And thank you very much for listening. We're at the index.